Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Jeremy Johnson from WeldTec Designs, and today I want to show you what you guys have all been asking for. We get numerous phone calls every day saying, I'm looking to buy a van. I don't know if I want a Ford Econoline or if I want a Chevy Express van. What is better? Obviously, there's good things about either one of them, and depending on if you're a Ford person or a Chevy person, you may lean one way or the other. But today, what I want to show you is two vans. Starting off right behind me is the Chevy Express. This is a 135-inch wheelbase van, so this is going to be the short van right here. This van is going to have our 5-inch lift kit on it, and going to battle against that is going to be the van you know you love for many years, is going to be the Ford Econoline van over here. And this van right here, this is going to have our Baja Grocery Getter kit on it. You know you love that kit. If you want to know more about that kit, I'm going to throw a card up right there and you can see how to install that kit and find out all kinds of more information about this kit. This is going to be what we call our 6-inch kit. It's a Baja Grocery Getter kit. Typically we're getting like 5 inches of lift out of it, but this is also going to be the short body van right here that you're seeing. So we're comparing apples to apples here when it comes going from short wheelbase. Obviously on the Fords the wheelbase never changes, we just get more overhang. So let me tell you what I personally like about each van. So let's start off with the Ford since we're here. So the I-beam suspension on this is awesome. So we get a ton of wheel travel, we're gonna get a ton of lift out of that, added with our extended radius arms, our coils, our Fox shocks. Everything works really nice. Then we throw a steering stabilizer on there and the kit works awesome. On both of these vans, we've also added the custom rear springs in the back. So we're running whether a 6-leaf, 7-leaf, 8-leaf, depending on what you're doing with your van, what your build out consists of. So what I prefer about the Chevy, what I like about the Ford is that we're getting 10 inches of wheel travel out of this. Now, the bad thing about it is the Ford, you get a little bit of a bump steer. With the Ford, it's inherent on the suspension configuration and design from the manufacturer. There's nothing that we can do about that. Well, there is, but that's in a whole nother video that we'll have to do later on. So what's great about both of these vans and both of these kits is they're at the same exact price point as far as doing the lift. So whether you go with a Baja Grocery Getter kit on a Ford van or you go with a Chevy 5-inch kit, we're at the same price. So there's not that big of difference when we're comparing price and the amount of lift. Now on here you're gonna see these crazy blue Method wheels right here. Method, these didn't come from Method, these were just something that we had to do to get crazy and change it up a little bit. And these are gonna be wrapped in a 285/70/17. We're running the BFG KO2 tire on this, awesome tire, an all-terrain tire, not really aggressive, and that's what a lot of people like. That's what a lot of you guys like. So you're gonna be doing a lot of highway driving, not as much off-roading. This is a good all-around tire in there. And as you poke your head in there, you'll see all the killer suspension that we have going on in there, along with some sweet blue coils to match those wheels. So with this, in this particular van, this has the 5.4 engine, which has been around forever. I don't even know, because I'm not really the engine guy, but I know I have a 5.4 in my 97 van, and I'm sure some of you guys might be able to tell us the difference between, if there is a difference between the 5.4 and the 2009 and the older one. If there is, I would love to know about it and learn something, educate me. Comment below, let us know, hey, this is the difference. Other than that, this is going to have the Dana 60 semi-float rear end, good rear end, all around good van, can't beat it. Awesome. So that's about the Ford. And of course, if you guys have more questions about this Ford van, please let me know. So as we move back to the Chevy van over here, this is the 135-inch wheelbase van, so it's gonna be a lot shorter. And on this, we're also running a set of Bling & Method wheels. These are the NVs in bronze. These things are super sick, love them. And then on this, we're going with a Goodyear tire. And now you can see that this tire is a little bit more aggressive. This is still, we're running a 285/70/17 on this. So we're running the same size tire on both wheels. Now the difference between this is going to be an A-arm setup. It doesn't have the bump steer and things of that nature that the Ford has. It's gonna give you a little bit smoother ride. The tires stay true up and down as long as you keep your wheels, your tires aligned. You're not gonna have the issue of, you know, sometimes you get the weird cupping craziness on the I-beam setup where you're not gonna get that on the Chevys as long as you keep it aligned. So that's one thing that's really nice. Both are very easy to maintain. There's not a lot of maintenance in either kit, which is really nice. But on this kit, what this kit is gonna consist of is this is gonna be our 3-inch lift spindles, our aluminum coil spacers, our Fox shocks in the front, and then in the back, you have two options. You can do a 3-inch block with U-bolts and Fox shocks in the rear, or like we did in this, we went to a full custom leaf pack to get that amazing ride in the back. And this thing, I really dig these short ones lately. I'm like, ooh, this is kind of fun. And after off-roading mine a little bit, there was a couple spots where we kind of got a little high-centered. I'm like, this might be kind of neat, but really overall, I prefer the long van still. I like that ton of storage. I want to put a ton of stuff in there, and I got a million kids to fit in the back that I got to be able to haul around. So a little bit about both vans, the Chevy Express 3500 vans, which we can run our 5-inch kit on, and I'll throw a link down below. So if you want to see exactly what kit I'm talking about, what's on this, along with the Method wheels, the Goodyear tires, and then again on the Ford van, I'll put another link down there below that's going to take you to the Baja Grocery Getter, the new Method wheels. This is the Trail Series wheel. You'll notice one big difference between the wheels is on the Method here, we have a simulated bead lock, where on the Ford van, in our crazy blue wheel, no bead lock on it. So it's just a little bit different look depending on what you like and what you're going for. So on this, the final thing about the Chevy Express, so this is gonna have a 6-speed or 6.0 gas engine. So the 6.0 gas is a bigger engine that you're gonna be able to get in the Ford van, which if you're gonna be towing or doing anything of that nature, that's gonna help. This also has a 6-speed transmission, which is really nice depending on what you're doing. And I will like to tell you on both of these vans, when we get into talking about the engine size, with both of these vans running that 285/70/17 tire, both of these we are not doing a gearing change. That this is gonna work really well without changing your gears in it. It's not a significant enough change to have to do gears. Now, of course, depending on your driving style, what you're gonna be doing, what you're gonna be towing, where you live, you may wanna look into changing your gears, but it's not necessary when doing either one of these kits with this size tire. So I will tell you one thing, and we're gonna talk about this in some other videos, and I'll definitely will throw a card. Boom, there's another card for you, and the card may not be there yet because the video will be coming after this video, but later on you'll see it. We're calling it the No What If program. You've seen it on the Ford, it's also on the Chevy. So you do this 5-inch lift kit, it's awesome, you love it. You're like, man, 2 years down the road, a year down the road, 6 months down the road, next week, you're like, I want 4-wheel drive. No problem. Bring your van back to us. You can trade in your 2-wheel drive lift kit towards your 4-wheel drive suspension. Whether you want to go just coilover suspension or you want to do full torsion bar 4x4 suspension, which if you didn't know we did, boom, another card, 4-wheel drive. We just did a 4-wheel drive torsion bar kit. Thing turned out awesome, and you'll know that When watching that video and watching this video, you're noticing both of these vans sitting about the same height. So that's what's really great, is we're getting the same height out of it. A two-wheel drive and a four-wheel drive, you're really gonna like that. It's giving it a good look. I mean, I'm telling you, even with this, you're gonna have a ton of people coming up to you saying, hey, is that van four-wheel drive? You're gonna make friends everywhere at the gas station. They're gonna be like, oh dude, is this four-wheel drive? And you're like, no, it's two-wheel drive. And they're like, what? Like mind blown, like. So, good times. But on this, we can totally convert this to 4x4 if you did not know. Lots of things going on the Chevy platform as far as things that you can do in order to constantly be upgrading your Chevy Express van. For instance, since ours, we're just added ARB lockers in the front and rear with different gear sets. So no matter what it is that you want to do, we can definitely get you taken care of here at WeldTec Designs. And today we just kind of wanted to go into this Ford versus Chevy. What do you prefer? If I'm gonna build a van, what would I like to do? Now keep in mind, we're just talking about exterior things. We're just talking about suspension today. We're not getting into camper build out seats, bumpers, and all of that. I just wanted to cover both lift kits, the Baja Grocery Getter kit and our Chevy Express kit. Both comparable kits as far as lift height and price point. These are an exact match. So, hey guys, I hope this video was informative. Give us a big thumbs up. I know that you guys have smashed that subscribe button and ring that bell. We're putting out a ton of videos right now. We hope that you guys are enjoying these, liking these, digging these. You're getting a ton of information out of it, so then that way when you go to build your van, you know exactly what you're gonna want and how WeldTec Designs can help you build that van of your dreams. So, hey, thanks for watching guys, and we will see you on the next video. Later.